Hey guys, welcome back to Fandom Sage Powers, where we discuss comics and heroes and villains and the Dawn of X. That is, we are jumping into our Excalibur issue of Volume 3 of Dawn of X right now. Otherworld. The new nation of Krakoa offers a promise of peace to mutant kind, but peace has been hard to come by. Apocalypse has declared his intentions to harness mutant magic, but not everyone is convinced, especially since his experimentation seemed to put Rogue into a mysterious floral coma. And war, an Otherworld called Betsy Braddock into battle against the sorceress Morgan La Fey. But when she possessed Brian, he used the last of his strength to bestow upon Betsy the mantle of Captain Britain. Now to get Brian back, Captain Britain, Gambit, and Jubilee have entered Otherworld, where anything can happen. So the story picks up with Rictor, who is a classic X-Men from the 80s who started out with, I want to say, New Mutants, and he ended up joining X Factor later on, and he kind of bounced around for a little bit, but he has the power to create seismic waves and earthquake generation powers, and he can manipulate the Earth. He was actually one of the mutants that was depowered during M-Day, and he spent a lot of time without his powers, and they focused on his story as a regular human trying to adjust, and he got very depressed and actually suicidal at one point, and he kind of pulled himself out of that with help from X Factor, joining the X Factor crew, doing detective work and administrative type of work and working on computers because he was really good with computers. But he eventually regained his powers by way of the Scarlet Witch when she was restored in the pages of Avengers. She was saved by the New Avengers, I believe, or the Young Avengers. And Beast actually approached her about restoring mutant powers, which I thought was interesting that nobody had ever considered that before. They were looking for volunteers to pretty much try this out as kind of an experiment. Rictor was the only person that stepped forward to volunteer to get his powers restored because he had desperately wanted them back. Lobbyists want stricter regulations, claiming that the gates are inappropriate near schools and churches due to reports of some mutants shedding their clothes before stepping into the gates. They can do whatever they want once they get to Krakoa, but in America, we keep our clothes on in public. I'm open. Pass it. Whoa, whoa, earthquake. Can't even put my feet on the ground. We're seeing some of that now. Go, dude, go. Come on. Some of us can't. Rictor. Go away. Rictor, Julio. We're your family. Let's get out of here. It's happening again. Please come home, Rictor. I can't. Quit harassing me. I just need to go. I just need to go away. I don't know what he has been doing or why now it seems like his powers are on the fritz. I don't know if it has something to do with the Scarlet Witch restoring his powers in the way she did. I really don't know, but he is not in control of himself and he is scared to even put his feet onto the ground. But you see that he sleeps in this box full of rocks and dirt. That's where he feels safe, so it's very interesting. What is that filth still doing in my scrying pool? Apologies, my lady. The vines seem to be dying, but when we fish them out of the pool, more appear. Then bring me my mirror. I call through the air and the darkness to my servant, Mariana Stern of Coven Aqaba. I command her to approach mortal and kneeling. My lady, Morgan La Fey. The Coven Aqaba is at your command. I assume you haven't disentangled yourself from your witchbreed friends yet, as their weed still grows in my realm. Witchbreed, ma'am? Witchbreed, you mean mutants. As they are called in your base-born tongue. Take your coven's name, Aqaba. Aqaba was simply a place, the birthplace of one mutant, and a great many humans who cast him out. Think you that he is the source of these gates in my realm? This apocalypse? If so, then where is his head?
We were unsuccessful in trying to separate him from it, but I did meet the new Captain Britain. Yes, her. I imagine the streets of mortal Albion are in a riot over their mutant captain. They don't yet know. What? I wish the transfer of Avalon's power was front-page news as much as you do, my lady. But these days, it's Krakoa that dominates the news cycle. They may not yet understand the dangers of handing the defense of their nation to the citizen of a different one. Make sure they do. Of course, we plan to inform Black Air and let the truth find those it needs to find. Perhaps if they are sufficiently shaken, if the Witchbreed are weakened, we could call on your magics once more, in defense of the kingdom, of course. You will get what you deserve. What in all of Avalon?
Morgan La Fey is still got her panties in a bunch because the Krakoan plants are still there in Otherworld and Avalon, and not necessarily growing as rapidly or as voraciously, but still very much present. She learns about Apocalypse, so this is where these things start to collide a little bit, because she doesn't really know of Apocalypse, but she will soon, I'm sure she will soon know of Apocalypse. She finally has a target, I think, and she sicks Mariana Stern and Coven Aqaba on him. They're going to use a campaign of information that Avalon's power, the Captain Britain mantle, has been passed on to a mutant, which, being a mutant, Betsy is also a citizen of Krakoa. So this dual citizenship apparently might cause some kind of international discord. So we'll see how that unfolds.
This is going to give me a panic attack. Okay, you okay, Shogo? You sure you don't feel stuck like that? I still don't get it. He's just a dragon when we're in Otherworld instead of a little boy? He's a baby, Jubes. Fairies love a baby. All that magic and pure imagination in him. It seems Remy is right. You gotta say it like that? Shogo is perfectly okay. Otherworld does bend to the laws of fairy. However, as a mortal child, he is extremely powerful here. He seems to take whatever form he chooses. But he's my baby, though I'm pretty sure I don't have to change his diapers in this form, which is rad. We won't put him in any danger, Jubilee, I promise. Did you see the castle on your flight, Angel? Tell Miss Purple you found her silly old brother in there. He saw Camelot. I can see it through him. Morgan's tower and everything. Is Brian there? I can't see for sure, but I'm gonna point something out to you both. You're worried about your brother, but he was walking last time you saw him. Jubes, your baby's better than walking. He's flying. Remy, but we left my girl sealed up in a box. She ain't moved in days. Far as I know, she's Rogue's a mutant, Gambit. That makes her safe in a way Brian and Shogo are not.
So Gambit and Jubilee are getting on my nerves. Like, I understand that they're both concerned about, you know, their people, and Betsy is too. I don't know, it's it's like they've never experienced having their people that they love in danger before, and they've literally dealt with this for the last 20 years straight in our time. But you know what I mean. They're always dealing with stuff like this, so why is this any different, or why are you acting like such a, you know what I'm saying? Like, get it together and get the mission done so you can figure out how to wake her up, Gambit, and stop all of this crying in your etouffee. Like, I'm done.
You're kidding me. Every minute she's back there and we're here, Apocalypse is babysitting her. And I know for a fact, one of you will leave your bow with him. Gambit, please, we have a duty to the humans we love too. So what, Bits? We spend weeks hiking all over Fantasyland in these get-ups in hopes we level up or something? Oh, he's offering to fly us there. He's what?
And Jubilee, hers is funnier though. Hers is funnier because her baby's a dragon. Like, I don't even know what to do with that.
Shogo baby, you can put us down if you need. If you see a ballista, steer far away. Please explain to him what a ballista is. He's okay, Jubilee. He's having fun. I promise. He's just dropping us off, okay? No getting hurt, Shogo. Good, Shogo. Hug mommy.
I love the fact that Shogo is able to communicate with these pictograms or these little emojis or whatever. It's kind of cute. I wasn't expecting to have a dragon to like get on board with, but I like Baby Shogo, or Baby Dragon Shogo. Pretty cool.
He won't get hurt. As soon as I'm in view of the castle, nothing can keep me from Brian. He's in there. I thought you can't read your brother's mind. Some twin thing? That's true, but I can read theirs. Witchbreed. Hear her. Where is she? Bring me my sister. Bring me the pretender. Stay up high, baby. We're gonna jump down and Miss Betsy will let you know when we need you. Stay stalwart, men. Your father slew dragons and you shall too. Like hell you will. That's my son. In and out extraction style. They're witchbreed. Stay away from their magic. Oh, it ain't magic. But he's right. You ought to stay away. Betsy, I don't want to tell you what I'd do if I had psychic powers, but it would be useful if a few of these guys fought on our side. I can't. I can read their surface thoughts, but I can't control or stop them. They feel like they're not entirely real. It's like trying to grab a handful of water. Damn Otherworld. We're getting overwhelmed, which feels absurd as we have a dragon on our side. I don't want him getting hurt. Jubilee, he can breathe fire. He's covered in scales, they cannot hurt him. We are going to die out here. Okay, I trust you. Call him down and we'll get out of here. Shogo, we need you, darling. Oh, Morgan La Fey. Ah! Here it comes. Load the siege weapons. On my mark. Go before they hurt him. We won't let them near him. Come on. Betsy, hail, defender. Keep hold tight, men. He's a beast. Slay. Pretender. Oh my God, Brian, my beautiful brother. What have they done to you? Capitan, no. That's not you in there. Please, talk to me. For Camelot. Slay the pretender. Brian, please. Ah! Fine. You're right. I'm the pretender. I'm not the real Captain Britain. That's you. Just come back. It's all yours. Die, Witchbreed. And Megan. And Maggie. And Jamie. Jane. Ah! Dragonfire is a hell of a distraction, boy. Okay, Shogo. Good aim. Aim for the walls, not the people. Come on, Capitan. That's you, Bets. No, we can't leave him. He's my brother. He's Captain Britain. There's nothing left in him to save, Elizabeth. Take up your mantle. From one reluctant warrior queen to another. Long may we reign. Grimoire. Begin recording. Centuries of humans learning to pay for their magic has made this experiment a challenge for me. A whole system of promises made and deeds done. Each of these will empower the gate into Otherworld only briefly before sputtering out and becoming useless. A finite resource for a finite people with a finite power. Fickle stones. Mutant magic will not fade like this. I shall need a focus that is superior, and a master of stone itself. Oh wow, is that? Shh, don't stay. Get your stuff, we're leaving. Do you have your phone? Take a picture, take a picture. You want to do passing drills again? Shut. Apocalypse in public is hilarious. The people they are shook, but it's funny to see that people can adapt to just about anything the longer that it's the norm or considered the norm. So I'm sure some people are just like not really as affected as other people, but Apocalypse is different than a regular mutant. First of all, he's like 10 feet tall, blue, and just really scary looking. So, I mean, to see the parents like snatching up their kids like, okay, we're going home, and certain people trying to get pictures on their cell phones. Like, I think this is pretty much how this would go in real life, or in a reality based situation. What? Hush, young man. Apocalypse? I've come to take you home. Krakoa? No. I told everyone I can't go there. I'm staying here. I'll break it in half if I go. My powers are completely out of control. I can't even set my feet on the ground outside. The ground outside and anywhere else is yours to command for miles beneath the soil. You are mutant. It is your gift. You are afraid. Fear is not something we contend with anymore. The monster, this depression that sits on your soul, has no quarter in the high places of our new world, our Krakoa. Come, there is nothing you can break that I cannot fix. Where is this? It is all Krakoa, but this geographically is Cornwall, England. England? I thought we were going to the island. Like I'd heard there was a party. You're not Captain Britain. Yeah, he's a little paler. Who's looking for him? Her, actually. And I'm Pete Wisdom, agent of MI-13, Division Black Air, British Secret Intelligence. The Queen needs her captain. So cool seeing these older Excalibur members coming back. Excalibur had a really special place in my heart when I was young, so pretty awesome seeing Pete Wisdom. Hopefully we get to see them in action at least a little bit. So Apocalypse is showing a lot of different sides of himself that I appreciate, and I really like this paternal Apocalypse, even though, I don't know, I feel like he's definitely hiding some things, but I think that he does genuinely care about the well-being of mutant kind, and his agenda, he seems like he has a different focus now than what we have seen in the past. His personality is still the same though. That's what I do love about this Krakoan era and the writing of it. He's not totally different from what we've always known. It's just that the circumstances and the game has changed, that they're not pitted against each other, and these mutants, their agendas have aligned. It's just different in the way that their priorities are set up. I'm interested to see what is going on and what he is trying to accomplish with this mutant magic he keeps talking about. So I don't know. Rictor, it's good to see him as well. So this is shaping up to be an interesting story. We'll see what shakes loose in the future. If you like this video, please like and share. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next issue.